But to our point, the sport is getting faster. Course records are getting broken nearly every single weekend.
That's how I feel every time.
So get training if you're not training,
It's gonna
because these
happen.
things are
It's gonna
getting
happen at
fast.
our race too.
Yes. Yes, it is. Welcome back to the next aid station. I am your host, Jake Kilgore, alongside co-host Mick Garrison. We are here on a lovely Olympic week. The Olympics starts this week, 2024 in Paris. So I'm repping my USA jacket, Murica.
That is nice.
Where's yours?
I mean, it's 100 degrees outside, but that's a sick coat.
Why aren't you patriotic?
I am. I have my Boston tattoo on.
Okay. Perfect.
Boston strong.
Okay. This week, we are going to touch on some Olympic events. But before we do that, I think it's only appropriate that we touch on just a little bit our races from last week. Speedgo 50K absolutely balled out. And the High Lonesome 100 with the live stream. So starting off with the High Lonesome 100, we did pretty well on our picks. We did pretty well. Our guys our podium was like, I think we got a podium pick. Browning, bro, Jeff Browning was climbing the ranks real quickly at the end. He ended up in 4th. We picked him to win. He was in 6th and 7th place for most of the race. And late into the race, first place takes over at like mile 85. And Jeff is charging. He was within 3.5 minutes of the podium after being back like a half hour.
See this? If it was a 200 miler, he would get you.
Jeff would get you.
He'd get you.
He just need he'd get you. You just need a little more mileage. And Sarah Ostaszewski podiumed. We had her winning. I believe she took 3rd. Speedgoat, however, sir, we were off because I took Zach Gardner, who ended up not even racing, and that was sad. I dropped out of following the race when he dropped out.
Easy on the we were off, because I certainly wasn't off. David Sinclair with the win.
Okay.
One of us picked him to win it, and it was a definitive pick on my part.
It was definitive. But you know what you said wouldn't happen? Course record.
But it's a different course.
Look, man, you made the point. Doesn't it seem like every week someone is breaking a course record?
That was about High Lonesome. That wasn't about Speedgoat.
Okay. Listen, David Sinclair went sub 5 hours.
Yes.
Sage Canaday took 9th.
Yeah.
And he ran like 5:40.
He's got some health issues, dude.
Yeah.
He said he'll never be the same.
He'll never be the same. It's okay. But David Sinclair just crushed a sub 5 hour Speedgoat.
Yeah.
Of all the races that we know that one potentially the best. And a sub 5 hour when it was 101 in the valley.
Yeah, he's very, very talented.
That was awesome. I can't wait to see him at the DC Peaks.
That's what I was going to say.
Mhm.
He needs to, this is official call out for David Sinclair. Come run DC Peaks, October 5th.
Great. Nice to meet you and see you, David.
Let's go.
Future me is very glad and very happy right now. High Lonesome, the men's, we were correct that the winner did not go sub 20. We were very wrong on the women's. The women's went sub 24, and I don't have it pulled up, but I believe she went sub 23 and set the course record by like over an hour, dude.
So it was a miss.
But to our point, the sport is getting faster. Course records are getting broken nearly every single weekend.
That's how I feel every time.
So get training if you're not training.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen at our race too.
Yes. Yes, it is. So speaking of breaking records, course records, American records, Olympic records, opening ceremonies this weekend. The Summer Games are freaking rad. But you know what's missing from the Summer Games, Mick?
Viewers?
Okay.
Let me ask you something before we jump into it.
Viewers?
When you were little, the Olympics it was amazing. It was 2 weeks. Everybody watched every second of it because there were no options. You didn't have cable TV with all this stuff. You didn't have streaming services.
YouTube, just go watch it later.
Right. There wasn't, you couldn't even, I mean, I guess at some point you could record it with your VHS tape, but it was the most amazing thing. I was watching everything. And now that you have all these options and you can record stuff and watch it later or whatever, everything's a clip. Everything's what's that thing that everyone does? TikTok.
Everything's a TikTok.
So do you feel like the Olympics mean the same? Like it has that same vibe?
The same vibe as when we were younger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do?
I don't think it's lost any of its luster. I think, if anything, the marketing experts have found ways to promote individual athletes earlier and better. Like, you're looking forward to Allison Felix because you know who she is, or back in the, Michael Phelps or whoever. You're looking forward to, like, I know that person and I'm dying to watch them.
Okay. I mean, you'll be cheering against the U.S. this year, but besides that, you're all in.
Besides that, I'm wearing their jacket.
Yeah. Why does it have a circle with a line through it?
Why is that U.S. crossed off, Jake? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just was curious your thoughts on that, because maybe it's because I'm older. I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out.
So,
but I'm not dying. I'm not like calendar marking off the days like I used to.
Okay. Well, I am sorry for you. I am excited. I have been to the Summer Games. I went to the 2012 London Olympics and watched our boy Jake Gibb compete in beach volleyball. And I've also been, when the Winter Olympics were in Salt Lake, I went to the opening ceremonies.
Yeah, that was cool.
So I'm very much looking forward
I
to
went
it.
to a lot of things. I saw the men's hockey team play Germany, the U.S. team. I went to a free Dave Matthews concert.
Of course you did.
It was an Olympic award ceremony. So I got to see people get their gold medal.
Yeah.
And then Dave Matthews played.
That's cool.
It was really cool.
So this year, we're going to open up right now with a quick impromptu draft. You have the first pick, sir.
Okay.
Which Olympic event are you the most excited about? You get first pick.
Summer
Olympics this year. We'll say this year in France. Summer Olympics. You have the number one pick. Who are you taking?
Me personally, I'm most interested in basketball to see what the men's basketball team does.
So that's your first pick.
Yeah.
Okay. My first pick. I am excited to watch the marathon.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to go right to the marathon. Number one pick.
The race director is so proud.
The runner in me.
Okay. All right. I think that I like watching like the track, like the sprinters, 400 meters.
You can just say track and field. I'll give you all of track and field.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Michael Johnson.
I don't think he's running this year.
Usain Bolt.
I don't think he could probably still win. Okay.
Is Jackie Joyner-Kersee jumping this year?
Yeah, and running.
Yeah, I want track and field.
Okay. With my number two pick, I'm going to take beach volleyball.
Oh, nice.
Men's and women's. I just get both.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That, like you said to me last week, you could have had that with your 12th pick.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm disappointed in you.
Mm-hmm.
So fun.
You're letting your friendship with other Jake.
It's competitive.
Well, it's all competitive. It's the Olympics.
Some aren't. Men's basketball. You want to watch it?
Yeah,
men's basketball win by 40.
They just won by 1 against
Sudan.
Uganda. Oh yeah,
South Sudan.
Yeah, dude.
LeBron bumping his chest because he hit a game winner against Sudan.
Yeah.
Sudan is probably as good as the top high school team in Utah.
That point guard, what's his name? Smith?
Yeah, sure.
Triple double. He's going to get picked up. He was the G League guy. Jazz could use him.
Yes, they could.
Okay. With my third pick, I'm going to take swimming.
Because it's prime time.
I like watching
I
that.
love that you took swimming.
Me too.
It's great. It's great. Swimming is great. But you know what's better? Gymnastics. Come on, dude. I'm taking gymnastics third. How are you not going to watch gymnastics?
I didn't say I didn't. Maybe I would have picked him with my fourth.
I'm taking gymnastics and it's prime time. Okay.
Women's gymnastics.
Yeah.
I'm good on the.
They got nice arms.
Yeah, they're strong as hell. But I would rather watch the women's gymnastics than ring guy.
Swinging
Now,
on some
could I do
rings.
that? No, hell no. I couldn't even do what they do if I was standing. You know?
It's just put your arms out.
Yeah. But yeah, okay.
Okay. Great. I love it. I'll take gymnastics.
Okay, you got gymnastics. So I got what I pick first?
But basketball.
I got basketball. I got track and field. I got swimming. Fourth pick. Okay.
You're all out of sports.
Are we live?
That's all you got.
Okay, I'm going to take
Maybe I shouldn't have given you all of track and field and all of swimming because that's like 60 events.
I know. I'm like, what's left? I'll take boxing.
Wow. Okay.
Floyd Mayweather.
Okay. Fourth pick.
Roy Jones.
Okay. Fourth pick, boxing. My fourth pick, I am going to go. I'm going to go with ping pong.
Oh, Forrest Gump.
So fun, dude. So fun. Yep.
Ping pong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't even know that was an Olympic sport.
Okay. Welcome.
So I'll take bowling with my fifth.
Sure. Not a.
That's not a thing.
No.
Okay.
Tennis?
Yeah, tennis.
Soccer?
Are we pausing?
I'm just giving you options, man. Look, what's the equestrian?
Oh,
Isn't that
terrible?
One? The horses?
Yeah.
Archery? I'm naming merit badges now, I think. Cooking?
Wilderness survival.
I'll take environmental appreciation for 5.
Okay. They should really have a roller derby. Okay. For my fifth pick of the Olympic Games that I'm watching, I will select diving.
Oh, those are legit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I don't know if this is an Olympic sport this year. Is pickleball an Olympic sport this year? Jaime, look that up for us. Pickleball would be amazing. No. Badminton. I'm going with badminton for my 5th pick.
I mean, viewers aren't allowed to watch that apparently because I've never seen it. That's a sick pick.
They're not allowed. We are missing.
It's like aid stations where they're like no crew allowed.
Oh yeah, yeah. No viewers allowed.
Is chess an Olympic event?
I don't think so.
That's as much of a sport as
NASCAR.
Skateboarding is?
That'd be dope.
Chess, you have to go like this. You have to move the piece.
Yeah.
That's arm strength.
I think badminton is a terrible 5th pick. Just if I'm being real.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
That's
But
okay.
I like my draft.
Play
picks.
as it lies.
Play as it lies.
It's a terrible pick, but I like my draft.
Yeah, I don't need 5. I only need 4 to beat you. Is golf in the Olympics? Oh, we got a no and a yes. Soccer is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should. You want
I'm gonna swap.
You want to
out.
swap it and take soccer?
With my 5th pick, I'm going to take soccer because badminton is crazy, though.
You already,
I'm staying badminton.
Wait, didn't you
dude,
take?
Screw that.
Are you? You took
It's
ping
crazy.
pong. You took ping pong.
I took
Why don't
ping
you
pong.
take tennis too?
No, ping pong and badminton.
Tennis, ping pong, badminton,
Volleyball,
ball.
anything, pickleball,
Yeah,
anything with a
just
net.
pass me the ball back and forth. I'm in.
anything with a net. I'm in. Hitting it over the net.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Spike ball.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
so
they should make spike ball.
they should make spike ball. You know what else they should make?
What?
Ultra running. Why?
Trail
Why?
running.
Why doesn't trail running? Ultra trail running. What's it going to take for ultra trail running to become an Olympic event?
I don't know the process to get that done, but I think we should be the guys to do it. Figure it out.
I will start tonight.
Call your guy.
I will call my guys. You know, I think the cool part, one of the cool things about the Olympics is like how you get there, like the levels that you have to achieve. So I've followed beach volleyball for a while Jake Gibb was playing for years, actually, for like 20 years. I followed it pretty closely. And for 2 years, they like accrue points. There's this point system. And then it's at the end of the 2-year time period, the top 2 men's teams and the top 2 women's teams with the most points,
They're in. Yeah.
So if
But
trail running,
that's not how like a marathon is, right?
so
They just have like a race that you go and qualify.
So like the marathon and like track and field, you have to run a certain time to qualify you
to go to
a certain time on a certain course.
And then you go to LA.
Then you go to LA and you run in February every 4 years. There's the U.S. trials for the marathon. But to qualify for the U.S. trials, you got to run like I would guess it's about a 2:20.
Like you got to do like a Boston, Chicago, New York, one of those.
One of the big dogs.
Yeah.
And you got to run like a 2:18 or a 2:20 or something. Something to qualify you for the men's to go run that.
And then like the top 3.
Then when you go to U.S. trials, it's just freaking cut and dry, dude. First 3 men that finish, first 3 women that finish, that's your Olympic
That's
team.
what's up. That's how you do it.
So rad.
For trail running.
Yep. Awesome.
You have to qualify at all of these other races that are around the country. And then you come to DC Peaks.
Mm-hmm.
And
clearly.
Yeah. And then that's the ultimate decider of who makes the team. Top 3.
Okay.
Men,
so
top 3
let's play this back. 18 months leading up to the Olympics, you start to qualify. So what would be your qualifying events that you would have to qualify for the U.S. trials at the DC Peaks series events?
100 miler. Are you talking about the distance?
There's got to be a few different courses, though, throughout the country that you have to hit a certain time or place top 10.
Well,
you have to place top 10 at Western.
I can look at this a couple different ways.
Okay.
I could easily be sold on the Western and the Hard Rock. Or you could say, they already have all the love. No. This race is these are the qualifying races. And then that could bump them up. You have the Western, which is amazing. You have Hard Rock, which is amazing. And then you have these other ones that are also amazing, like Bear 100.
Okay.
That could be a qualifier.
I think there's if we're on the committee, we're on the U.S. Olympic Committee now.
Yep.
We just got asked to be on the U.S. Olympic Committee trail running committee.
Yep.
We get to pick 4 races throughout the year that in the year leading up to the Olympic year, so in 2023, there's 4 races that you got to place top 10. So then you'd have 40 men and 40 women showing up to DC Peaks to then qualify for the Olympics.
Okay.
Follow?
Yeah.
What are the 4 races that you're going to say, these 4 races, you got to go top 10 at those races?
Okay. I mean,
across the country.
I do think then you're going to have to say Western.
Okay.
Because that's speedy. It's the first one. It's got the history.
Yep.
And they do it right.
No one's going to argue with that.
I don't need to be hating on them.
Okay, so Western.
Yeah. Hard Rock. No?
I don't know.
Why are you being weird? Why do you hate hard rock?
I'm just looking at you.
Because
Hard rock,
or Ouray, something with crazy climbing.
because then they got to go to France and compete.
Yes.
Because could you imagine the Olympic course being the UTMB course?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to it again.
Gosh, dude.
I would love to just be like, hey, hard rock, Ouray is now there in front. You take us.
You'd also have to factor in like the year before an Olympics. How does that affect the lottery? Do the elites just get in because they're America's best and they need to go get a qualifying race? Or you can't qualify unless you were drawn out?
No, they get in.
Okay. Well, Hard Rock only gets like 150 runners.
So we're going Ouray because it's super steep. I just want that in there. Western, something that's in between, and that's Bear. And then a fourth one. It'd be nice to spread it out.
I was going to say we got to go
somewhere
east.
back east.
Vermont 100.
Yeah, Vermont. I like that.
Something like that. What about
that one where you go around in a circle?
Why would you
at a track in California?
But why wouldn't you? You could pick like you got to pick like a 50K or 100K. You should do all hundreds.
Well, that's what I led with. I was asking that.
So I think our Olympic events would be a 50K, 100K, and 170K. So there'd be 4 races at each distance.
So 50Ks, you want the rut and you want speed goat. Those ones are super hard. And then you could bring it down a level. People really like
there's like Mammoth and there's
so
many. Yeah, there's a ton to choose from. But regardless, they'd have 4 chances to go qualify.
Yeah.
So the elite athletes are hitting those until they hit top 10. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be really fun.
Who's not going to follow all those races live streamed to see who qualifies for the Olympic trials?
Uh-huh. That'd be amazing. We need to do this.
Okay. I will get on top of that. I would say, what year is it? 2024. So 2028, 2032. We're going to need 8 to 12 years.
Yeah.
It'd be 2036.
Okay, no.
Are we still race directing in 2036?
Absolutely. That's all we're doing.
It's a long time from now.
That's all we're doing.
That's all we do now.
Solar's out.
That's all we do now.
Okay, 2032.
Okay, what do the other countries look like? Like, who's winning gold? Who's winning gold in the
U.S., dog?
Every distance?
Yes. No. Okay.
You have
how like there's skiing?
You get 3 men and 3 women at each of the distances. At the 50K, 100K, 170K.
It really depends on how much climbing.
Well, this year it's in France.
Well, then I would pick France.
I think the only medal we walk away with is on the women's side.
Really?
At all 3 distances.
Interesting. Because Jim Walmsley would take exception to
gold
that
medal.
Comment. Yeah, gold medal. What are you talking about?
Okay, good. Then he's going to have to beat Killian.
And he can.
You know what the strategy would be?
Is he not the course record holder at UTMB?
I believe he is. Okay. Maybe he brings us one. That'd be amazing. I think in the CCC we could win it as well. We put Hayden. Or Arlen Glick. Who's on our Olympic team?
We're not doing any 200 milers?
No. 50K, 100K, 170K.
I think that's a mistake because of
You can have a 200 miler. Do you want it in?
Well, it's because of when you get in.
A 340
If the Olympics were happening now, that'd be one thing. But you're going to go through all this work and it's going to be 2032 and the 200 miler is going to be the thing and it's not going to be in because we didn't have the foresight to put it in back in 2024 at the One Solar office in Farmington, Utah when this idea was birthed.
Foresight. I hear you. Okay, fine. You can have a 340 kilometer. I'm in.
Okay, so the 100 you could do that's the 100 miler qualifier. That's the 50K qualifier. That's the 200. So you can say like Tahoe 200 is the qualifier.
Okay.
Speed Goat 50K is the qualifier.
Mhm.
The Bear 100 is the qualifier,
Okay.
and whatever. Did I just ruin your day?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I'm down for more events.
Okay.
Okay. So then we would have a coach who would probably be like Carl. We'll say Carl's the head coach of the men's trail team. Carl Meltzer.
Yeah.
Scott Jurek.
Scott Jurek and Carl.
Those are our
Shorty
coaches.
shorts, whistle.
Flip phone. They're the coaches. And they would, because you could take some of those athletes and move them events. You can only do one event, obviously, for obvious reasons. But
Why?
like you could take
Michael Phelps did them all.
Well, okay, you're gonna go 100 miler and then go knock out the 50?
I'm not. Jeff Browning would.
Jeff would just run them consecutive. But you could take a Hayden Hawks, for example, and be like, hey, man, does he have a better shot at winning gold in the 100K or the 100 miler?
The 100K.
You look at the course, you pick his strengths, you see what other runners are in from other countries, and then you.
Oh, it'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know they just did that. Like in track and field, I think it's someone from Utah, female. She qualified for the 5K, but she was like the 5th fastest time in the 5K. But 2 people ahead of her, one is injured, and the other one bumped to the 10K or something.
Yeah.
And so she's going to the Olympics in the 5K, even though she was 5th fastest. So you could move them around.
Yeah. Okay. If it was in France, yeah, you got Ludo, Francois, Aurelien.
Yeah, I don't know how France.
Xavier. Yeah, they're
obviously it being in France, they would dominate the Olympics this year.
But would they win gold?
They'd win at least 1 gold out of those 4.
Uh-huh.
I think they win 3 out of 4.
You think they'd win the 100 miler?
I think in the men's, they would win 2 out of 3 medals in every event.
You think that they would beat Spain?
Yeah, because Spain's got a couple guys.
They got Kilian Jornet.
Okay, that's 1 medal in 1 race.
That's 1 medal in 1 race.
He
but
probably
is he taking gold?
I bet Kilian takes the 50K gold.
50K?
Yeah. Yeah. He's been running all these short distances,
he has,
racing
you're right.
short. He takes the 50K gold, which leaves the door wide open for the other 3 in the men's side.
He's going to have to race against David Sinclair, who would be hard to beat in a 50K. I'm not even joking.
Whoa. Are you saying that Kilian might lose to a David Sinclair in a 50K?
Might?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Would I bet on it? Nope.
Then shut up.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. But you said earlier, last episode,
if
Kilian's in, you're taking him.
I will. I said I
Okay.
wouldn't bet on it. I said he might. Kilian is very hard to bet against.
Yeah. But to your point, David Sinclair did beat Kilian's 50K time.
Kilian is getting older.
Speed go. He beat Kilian's speed go time.
Yes. Don't
Okay. So
sleep
there's
on
4
David Sinclair.
4 distances, which means 12 medals. 12 medals for the men. How many medals does the U.S. walk out of there with in our events?
For just the men's?
Yeah, just the men's.
4.
I agree. That's crazy. Exact number. I think we take 4. I think on the women's side, we would take.
Promise you.
I think we would take between 4 and 6. We might take half of them.
Katie Scheid is winning something.
Courtney's winning.
Courtney's winning everything.
We're putting her in every event.
You could put her in every event and she would win every event.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who else on the women's side do you like? Do you do some research? Katie Asmuth?
Yeah, but I don't
Katie
think
Scheid?
Katie Scheid and
Courtney.
Courtney are faster.
they're at their own level.
Yeah. Jasmine Paris?
Mm. Is she American?
No. She's
Yeah, where is she
English.
from?
United
English?
Kingdom.
So she's rolling with Tom Evans.
Yes, she is.
That's a solid little squad right there. Is Daniel Jones just carrying New Zealand to a medal? Who else? I mean,
I don't even have New Zealand on the list.
because, bro, you know Daniel Jones just took fourth at Western. And he is from New Zealand. And he is incredible.
What about China?
Well, first of all, there's 1 billion people, so I'm sure there's plenty of fast ones. So
Who?
I'm going to say
Who?
they take a medal or two. just
Who?
off of
Just off the top of
sheer
your head,
numbers.
who would be fast?
Jing Sheng Shen.
Who else?
Shen 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 Shen.
You already said that.
Jing Sheng Shen.
Oh, yeah.
Those
he
are
would
4
be.
different people.
They would be good.
The Chinese would absolutely take a couple medals.
They would not. They would not win 1 gold.
I concur. Yes, agreed. All the golds go to France and the U.S.
I don't think they'd win a medal.
I'm going to give them 3rd place in the 100K.
Who?
I don't know.
The second guy?
No, Jin Sheng Shen. Top 10 Western.
Wouldn't he be in the 100 miler?
I think that if you are top 10ing at Western and that's your strength, I'm putting you in the 100K
I like that.
in France. Because you're
He's not. No, sorry.
okay.
In France, with all that crazy climbing,
He'd probably not.
he's not getting a medal.
Okay. Fair. But I do think if there's 1 billion people to choose from, I think we get 1 medal.
Nope.
You know how they train over there.
Look, man, this isn't ping pong.
Illegal. Same ping pong. I got ping pong and badminton.
I'm not hating on him. I'm just being real. It's
Yeah.
going to be hard to beat the U.S. and beat France.
And Spain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all. I'm not
You're-
hating.
That's fair. Super fair. You think those 3 countries
England?
sweep everything?
No.
Tom Evans is winning something. I guarantee that.
Yeah, bro.
He is winning something.
Diego Pazos, Switzerland.
He's winning something.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to make this happen. 2032 or 2036.
36. We need the extra time.
Okay. And I don't think the 2036 Olympics have been chosen. So
We'll just do it here. When's it coming here?
Winter Olympics are coming to the US. Oh, the US. Oh, we got the World Cup coming soon to the US.
When's the Olympics coming to
to the US?
Salt Lake?
I don't know.
Couple years. Just give us the back-to-back. Give us the winter. Give us the summer.
You know what else
We
we
got it.
get? Because we are creating this for the US and for the world, the Mick and Jake show. You know what else we get to do? We get to design the courses that they run on at the Olympics.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Because we have that type of experience.
That sounds really fun.
We just knock out all trails from France from here.
Easy.
Like, I think this works. We could definitely just climb over this, then drop down that.
Yeah, for sure. We have never made a route that hit a dead end.
Bushwhack.
No.
That All Trails says is a trail, but it's not really a trail.
We'll just do it.
Done. Okay. Well,
It's an adventure race. You figure it out or you don't medal.
figure it out or don't medal at all. Yeah. Okay. The Olympic events. How long does it take to get a sport into the Olympics? Like, I remember when skateboarding became an event and snowboarding became an event. And I want to say, if our researchers can look this up, I'm pretty sure pickleball is on the schedule. I want to say maybe in 4 years to be an Olympic event. So it's probably
8-year thing.
I was going to say 8 or 10 years to become,
What? Why?
to get a sport
What's all
sanctioned.
the paperwork? What's your problem?
What's all the red tape?
Mix in a vote.
2032 pickleball, it will be in the Olympics
You're telling me that
in Brisbane, Australia.
I do believe that you need the 4 years or whatever for all the qualifying and all the training and all of that stuff. That's fine. So it's like, sure, don't put it in the next one, whatever the next one is.
Yeah. 'Cause you
But
got,
the following one,
oh,
well, that's rude.
well, hey,
What? Can't just go full Olympics?
I don't know. I will say that a lot of the sports, I don't know. I don't know. You got to build the facilities. You got to create the track. You got to, I don't know.
No, I mean
I don't
you're
know.
doing that anyway. Anybody that gets the Olympics, they're doing that.
Hmm.
Like,
Do you think the Olympic Committee?
how long does it take?
Hmm.
I think that doing a trail running event would be a ton of planning. But having a warehouse with some pickleball courts in it, that's nothing.
You are very much undermining. You know how many pickleball courts you would need and a stadium?
Why do you need a
Seating?
stadium? There's a basketball court. Take it out, put the pickleball court in.
Yeah, you made that sound really easy.
It is easy. You have a basketball court right over here that was owned by the Golden State Warriors. Take it apart. Set it up here. Boop.
Boop. Easy enough. So pickleball is going to be in the 2032 Olympics. When did it get approved for the 2032 Olympics?
2027.
No, it's already approved.
Yeah, it got approved in 2027.
What
excuse
year
me.
are we in?
I just went back. 2023.
Do you think last year?
What I'm trying to say is it was 5 years.
So 5 years ago was 2019.
It's not 2027.
What year is it, Mick? Okay.
They're so elitist. Get over it.
Look,
Just
man,
put it in.
You got to work with an entire world.
No, you don't. It's a committee.
We complain when we got to contact Salt Lake City U.S. Forest Service.
No, we don't. We have a great relationship with them.
Look, man,
And
we
that's
do.
not just fluff.
But
We
you got
get-
emails, you got calls, you got time zone and language
Is there not a
barriers.
committee?
Hey,
It's
man,
it's a Zoom call.
it's one Zoom call
Yeah.
with Google Translate. How hard could this be?
It's not. She Chen. What's up, dog?
Yeah.
So listen, it's a Zoom call. It's a vote. Then you start the work. Then you get the facilities.
Okay.
I don't think it's like hey, it's a weekend. I do think it's a 4-year process. But you can do a lot in 4 years.
Okay. Agreed. So
like
who do we
you
call?
can the building that we're sitting in, you can get that built in 4 years.
Mm-hmm. That's a long time.
Yeah, that's what it took.
That's a long time. Okay, we're gonna get this done. We're gonna make a few phone calls today.
Call Jake.
We are contacting 74 countries and saying, "Hey, what do you think about trail running being in the Olympics?"
We're gonna do this. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding.
75 countries.
We're doing this.
How many countries compete at UTMB?
74.
We just need one more. We call them Fiji. Do you guys trail run over there? Yeah. Okay, 75 countries. We're getting them on board. We have 8 years to do it.
We need some sponsors because we're gonna have to quit our jobs.
True. Okay. This week's episode brought to you by Rockstar. Speaking of sponsors, I'm pretty sure they'd be all about it.
Oh yeah. They roll with us. We
How
roll
much-
with them. We're taking them with us.
How much money do we need to make this happen?
It's an annual thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we probably need $1 million per year.
Okay. So we need $8 million.
Worldwide? Everybody involved?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, it's a whole thing. Not just to get the approval. We can do that. We'll just ask. But once it's happening, once we're rolling, and we're creating the courses and stuff like you said,
Mm-hmm.
it's a thing.
You know what is sad about that? There's not a single trail runner that we know today that will race in the Olympics for trail running.
I don't know if that's true. I'll tell you why. We just talked about last week the winners and course record breakers at Hard Rock. 48 years old, 47 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So you go find a Zach Gardner, somebody who's like young 20s. They're totally racing in 8 years. They'll probably be more in their trail running prime.
But do we know them, is all I'm saying. Do we know who they would be in 8 years from now? Yeah. Like someone who's 28 years old?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah. Okay. And our other sponsor, DC Peaks, clearly they're very much involved in the Olympic Committee.
The Olympics, a DC Peaks race.
Done.
Let's go.
The Olympics.
Hey.
The U.S. Olympic trials.
Can you just lock in that domain real quick?
Get the domain and we'll start. We'll
DCpeaks.olympics.com.
.world. Yeah. All right. Anything else for this week? I feel like we have touched on every Olympic event and topic.
I do have one question. Are you playing with me right now? Or can we really try and see what this could, if this could happen?
If anyone has a shot at getting this done, it's the guy wearing the U.S. jacket. So I'm going to need you to support our country.
Okay.
During this time of Olympics.
Any
other time of the year,
this
I
would
don't
get me
care.
excited.
The only time I cheer for the U.S. is right now. That's it. Other than that, I don't care. I don't watch the news. I don't vote. I don't cheer for anyone. I am very patriotic when it comes to the Olympics.
I vote. I'll call my guy.
I want to win the most medals. I want to win the most golds. I want the U.S. to freaking dominate in the Olympics because I just love it. I love the Olympics that much.
Yeah.
I'm so competitive. But the other, 3 years and 11 months, I don't care. I don't care.
Okay. So full circle to my first question.
Mm-hmm.
You very much care.
Yeah.
And I will too when trail running is part of it.
Because that would be our first pick in our draft.
Yep.
Okay, great. We hope everyone enjoyed our Olympic version of Next Aid Station. This has been the Next Aid Station.
Chief.